Hello, welcome to your DATA³ toolkit. This one is number 16, the Data and AI Monetizer. How can you monetize your data and create brand new revenue streams in a way that's also compliant, also secure, and also customer friendly? As the founder of the global award-winning data and AI consultancy DATA³, I've worked on 200 plus data projects for 80 plus organizations. So I've seen a lot of data being monetized in my time, but also a lot of missed opportunities in there as well. And that's why we've created this toolkit. It's free for you to use. You can download and use these checklists. It's part of a suite of 18 super simple practical guides on data and AI topics. And it's designed so you get things right and so that you don't forget things. So the Data and AI Monetizer is designed to help you monetize your data in a compliant and customer-friendly way. Great data and AI monetization creates a competitive advantage or a new USP and can help you leapfrog your competition. It can help you generate new revenue. It can be great for PR, press coverage. It's also, though, compliant and customer friendly. So in this toolkit, we're going to talk about the challenge, why is data monetization hard, the context, setting the scene, and then the different types of monetization options from process improvement and revenue generation, and then the process you can follow. So why is data monetization hard? You could be sitting on a gold mine right now, new revenue streams, new sources of competitive advantage, new USPs, all using data you already have. But it needs to be compliant and secure and customer friendly. You can't be doing dodgy things and, no selling data to dodgy third parties or doing things you haven't got permission to do. Like, you do need to think through how you monetize your data in a really careful way to ensure that you're monetizing it and remaining compliant and doing right by your customers and doing what you said to your customers as well. So the first thing you need to think about when monetizing data is setting the context, positioning this data monetization opportunity within the wider business context. And that's where it's good to go back to your vision. What's the vision? What's the dream outcome you're trying to achieve? Bring in inspiration. That could be looking externally, looking outside of your sector, really kind of thinking of how we can challenge ourselves to think differently. And then aligning this data monetization idea with your data and AI strategy and making sure it's all joined up. There are kind of 8 process improvement data monetization opportunities that you can think of. And we've added these into this checklist so that you can go through them and check you've considered all of them and whether any of the 8 or all of the 8 are appropriate for you to consider. In this theme, it's all about how can you improve processes to improve income or reduce cost. And that could be through sales conversion rates. It could be through marketing conversion rates. It could be through customer satisfaction and repeat revenue. It could be through client retention and less attrition. It could be through segmenting your clients so you can do much more personalized, targeted activity. It could be through automating manual processes to free up people to do higher value things. It could be increasing speed and efficiency, which gets you out there quicker and really improves what you do. Or it could be through improving security and governance and therefore reducing your risk of fines and things like that. So those 8, you can go through this checklist and consider which ones are appropriate for your organization. Then we've got 5 revenue generation opportunities. So these are direct revenue generation from your data, but in compliant, customer-friendly ways. So the 5 to think about is creating a customer portal where you can share data and insight with your customers through a potentially new charged for user interface. You could create a benchmark for your industry, something where you show your clients how they benchmark against others. You could create a ChatGPT or a chatbot for your clients so they could give something to their clients that they could then again charge fees for. You could create forecasts or predictions that could be again sold for additional fees. Or you could create anonymized aggregated insight that you could sell in the form of reports and other ideas too. Again, you can use this checklist to work out which ones you think are relative. So the process. Let's start with the process. First of all, you need to change it up. You need to be creating a different environment to think about monetization. It's not going to come from the same old people in the same old rooms in the same old way. Number two, you need to think differently. Think about some prompts, and we've shared some here that you could consider different prompts about the way that you could get people to think creatively and differently, and think of money as an asset. Go big, go wide, then focus back down, and then rate and rank them. And then be brave, really challenge yourselves. Are your ideas, are your data monetization ideas big, bold leaps, or are they just small marginal improvements? Then you need to build it, then you need to launch it, and that's where the magic happens. So that is our data monetization toolkit. It's part of our full 18-step DATA³ toolkit. If you download the toolkit, work your way through it, I'm sure you're going to come up with some amazing data monetization ideas. If you'd like any help, you can book in a free 45-minute data and AI consultation with me or somebody in the team.